All right. So we're back for another deep dive.
Another one.
You know, we love to just take a big stack of research and just kind of like boil it down to the good stuff.
Yeah.
So today, today we are tackling the Australian Taxation Office.
The ATO.
The ATO.
Big one.
Now, we all know
everyone
they collect taxes, right? Yeah. But we're going a little bit deeper than that, right? We want to understand.
It's not just about that.
What impact they really have.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting because you probably interact with the ATO more than you even think.
Absolutely.
You know, even if you just go to like
everyday Kmart.
Every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think what's fascinating to me is their role.
It's huge.
Goes way beyond just
it's massive.
Taking taxes.
Yeah, they're really the backbone of how Australia funds pretty much everything.
Wow.
You know, we're talking healthcare.
Yeah.
Education.
It's a big, even those big infrastructure projects you see popping up everywhere.
Okay. So
it all comes back to them.
It's not just about like taking our money. Yeah. It's about fueling the entire country, basically.
The whole thing.
Okay. So how does that actually play out?
Well,
like in real life, what's the connection?
Okay. Let's bring it back to Kmart, right?
Kmart.
Every time you buy something there, that goods and services tax.
Oh, the GST.
The GST, that's included in the price.
Right.
The ATO.
Okay.
They make sure that businesses like Kmart are collecting the right amount.
Okay.
And paying the right amount.
I see.
Of GST.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But Kmart has like a zillion products.
So many.
How do they keep track of the GST on all that stuff?
Well, think about it. Yeah. Every single product has to be categorized.
Oh, wow.
They have to apply the correct GS2 rate.
Oh.
And there are different rates.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Different types of goods.
I see.
And then they report all of that.
Oh, wow.
To the ATO.
Okay.
And this isn't just for big giants like Kmart. Yeah. This is businesses of all sizes, really, across the country.
Wow.
It's a big system.
So there's like this whole system in place to make sure everyone is playing by the rules.
Level playing field.
What happens if they don't?
That's the thing.
Like if they try to, you know,
bend the rules a little bit.
They've got a whole arsenal of tools.
What do?
To deal with this non-compliance, right?
Okay.
We're talking audits, penalties.
Okay.
In some cases, even legal action.
Really?
You might even be surprised to know.
What?
There's been a recent surge in cases involving online businesses.
Oh, wow.
And even cryptocurrency transactions.
Cryptocurrency, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're having to adapt to this whole new...
So they're evolving.
Digital age.
Wow. It makes you think like...
Well, think about it.
What if the ATO
Yeah.
just disappeared?
What if they just weren't there?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to connect this to the bigger picture.
Right.
The ATO.
Yeah.
It really is the linchpin of Australia's economy.
Right.
Without them, the government wouldn't be able to fund all those essential services.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Hospitals.
Right. Yeah.
Schools. Roads. Even national defense relies on the taxes collected by the ATO.
Wow.
And it's not just about the funding, right?
Yeah.
They keep things fair.
Right.
They keep it transparent. Businesses could just evade taxes without consequence. Yeah. That would create an uneven playing field.
Right.
And that ultimately hurts the economy.
Wow. It's so easy to overlook.
It really is.
The ATO's role in our everyday lives.
You don't think about it.
You don't.
Yeah.
But this deep dive has really highlighted, for me at least,
it's fascinating.
Just how crucial they are.
Yeah.
It's not just about collecting taxes.
Yeah.
But about just ensuring.
It's a functioning system.
Yeah.
For everyone.
A fair system.
A fair system. Yeah. It makes you think, right?
It does.
What are your own responsibilities?
Oh, that's a good question.
When it comes to paying taxes, how do your own contributions, however small they seem, contribute to Australia?
To the well-being of the country as a whole?
That's a good question.
It is.
It's something to think about.
We're thinking about.
Yeah.
I will say, the ATO website, it's actually a treasure trove.
Really?
Of information. You can really, that's good to know.
Go deep.
I might check that out.
You should.
So we've We've reached the surface.
We just scratched
on this deep dive.
The surface.
But hopefully you've gained a new appreciation
perspective
for the ATO.
Yeah.
This invisible force.
A little bit.
That we don't really think about.
Yeah.
But we should.
We should.
Until next time.
Until next time.
See ya.
Yeah.